and welcome back to The Adult Life. This is just going to be a different type of video from the ones I've been doing, like my mortgage series, which you should probably check out after this video. Basically, I was on YouTube a few days ago and we were talking about groceries and grocery spend. And this person said that they spend £400 on their groceries a month on just them. Now, I said that's slightly excessive, especially if it doesn't include, eating out and restaurants and everything. And, you should probably be thinking of reducing the amount you spend. But obviously, if they can afford it, that's good for them. And then they responded with this comment here, trying to say that I probably shop at basics range and that's why I can spend so little. How is this person trying to flex on me about not shopping at basics range when they shop at Sainsbury's? It's not even Waitrose. Like, really? Really? Anyway, that got me thinking, so I was like, okay, why don't I show these people how they can live well on £100 a month grocery spending for one person. Obviously, you can spend as much or as little on groceries as you like, but if you're trying to save money, especially for something like a deposit or a car, you'd probably do better to spend as little money as you can. So I'm going to show you my monthly shop and you can tell me if I'm living like a pauper or whether Sainsbury's Basics is actually where it's at. Off we go. So I'm on the way to Lidl, so let me just tell you a bit about how I shop. Usually I go to Tesco for online delivery. I do that every 6 weeks. Then I go to Lidl every week or every other week, and that's for meat. Just because Tesco meat can be a bit dodgy and I like to choose when the expiry date is so it doesn't go off. Then there's a Chinese store where I go to get all my sauces, like oyster sauce, soy sauce and everything like that. And again, I probably go there maybe once or twice a month, depending on what kind of sauces I need. And then if I need to do any top-up shops, I usually go to the Tesco near my house, or there's a guy with a market store with veg.
So usually when I get to Lidl, I tend to get 4 to 6 packs of meat for the month. And I start off with beef. So usually I'd get minced beef, probably about 20%, because I found that 20% fat has a much better flavour than the rest. Then I'm getting about 3 or so packs of chicken. And I usually get some wings like you see here because they're really cheap. £1.49 for like 12 wings is amazing. Then I'd probably get some chicken drumsticks. I'd also get some chicken thighs, chicken thigh fillets. And the thigh fillets are what I use for things like stir fries because they are a lot juicier than chicken breast, again, because of the fat. And then finally I get something pork. Now usually I get pork belly because of the fat again. And the fat just has so much more flavour and it makes it a lot more flavourful. So those are all my packs of meat. And then usually I get some sparkling water. Because I love sparkling water and it's a good alternative to fizzy drinks, but I was going to carry all of that on my back, so decided not to. And then finally, I was looking for some guacamole and salsa for my fajitas or my Mexican style dishes. And I spent way too long looking for the salsa here. And eventually I had to go to Sainsbury's to get some salsa because there was just none in Lidl.
Alright, so yesterday I forgot to get veg. I got spring onions and I forgot to get more onions and more red peppers. So I'm going to get them now. I'm going to my market guy, so that'll be fun. And then he doesn't always have them. So I probably should have just gotten them from Lidl yesterday, but them's the breaks. If he doesn't have them, I'll just go to Tesco. They usually have them there, even though they're super expensive. So let's go. Thank you. So I actually usually get the same thing most weeks. So I get my sauces, any pasta, tin tomatoes and beans I get every single month. My Oreos, cereal and frozen prawns and chicken. I also get frozen veg like chips and onions. Obviously I don't like veg, so this is a really good way for me to have some readily available. Then I have my tortillas, salsa and guacamole, and then my dairy like lactose-free yogurt, oat milk and cheese. Then eggs, butter and my fresh veg. So yeah, that's my monthly/6 weekly shop. Tesco cost about £57. I think Lidl cost about £13. So that's about £70. And the veg guy, it was only £2 for the onions and the peppers. So I'd only go there maybe once or twice a month. And then for the Asian or the African stores, I'd probably spend a maximum of £10 a month. I usually only get sauces from there, and they obviously don't run out every month, so it's very rarely that I actually need to go there. And then the things I buy in bulk, like toilet roll and rice, and I buy them in large amounts, so I only need to buy them maybe once or twice a year, and they probably add an extra £1.50, £3 each to my shopping every month. Yeah, so on average I spend about £100 a month usually, but it's a bit weird because according to my analytics, the month I do my Tesco shop, my spending increases to about 130-ish pounds, and then the month I don't do the Tesco shop, I only spend maybe 50 to 60. So on average of 2 months I would spend 100, but some months I spend way more, and the other times I spend way less. And the best thing about the ingredients I buy is that they're very versatile and they can be used in almost any cuisine. So I might make Korean fried wings today, pancakes and chicken tomorrow, shrimp linguine the next day, then I might make mapo tofu, chili con carne. So I've learned so many new recipes and I'm able to eat a lot of varied dishes so I don't ever get bored. So it's amazing, and I definitely am not struggling and I'm not depriving myself just because I'm only spending £100.
But wait, there's more!
Oh my gosh, guys. So I was about to edit the video and was pulling in all the videos together, and I looked for the original screenshot of the person trying to flex on me, and then I realized that they weren't even talking to me, so I've just gotten upset for no reason. Which is so me. But anyway, the point still stands. You can live really well on £100 and you can enjoy almost every cuisine the world has to offer. Well, that's all for this video. Until next time, see ya!